Hello and welcome to the show with me, Gillian Gottsell. Today I have the CMO and VP of GamerHash, who sports a rather unusual and elegant second name. So Artur, could you please tell our listeners what your second name is, please?
Hi, hello. My surname is Pszczółkowski.
Pszczółkowski. It's a great name. It's a great name. And there's about 70 million consonants in it as well, so it's very hard. Anyway, yeah. Artur, thank you so much for coming on the show. You are the CMO and VP of GamerHash. Now, GamerHash is not a new game. It's been around. It's not a new project. It's been around the block a few times. Founded in 2017. Can you explain the overall thrust of what GamerHash does?
Yeah. So as you mentioned, project was started in 2017. So just recently we had our 4th birthday. And what GamerHash does in a nutshell is that we are combining the unused CPU and GPU, so computing power of gamers, to mine crypto. So let's say my son is a gamer, he has proper gaming PC. So quite usually when young people are seeing YouTube or Netflix, so they are not using the full capacity of their computers, then they are losing the electricity there. So actually we are allocating the electricity loss to mine crypto and give something in return. So the way that it works for young people is that pretty much they can pay their bills with us.
Pay their bills, pay their utility bills?
Yeah, maybe not utility, but we have marketplace in which you can buy coupon cards for Netflix, Amazon, Spotify, YouTube. So everything that young people are pretty much spending online.
Of course, yeah. The young person,
they can cover with us. Maybe not directly, water bills, but everything else, yes.
So you have, am I right saying, about 570,000 users at the moment?
Already 650,000.
Oh my goodness, it's jumped since that last piece of article I read.
Yeah, it's speeding up logarithmically, so.
Very big. You're based in South Korea primarily. That's your biggest audience.
Yes, we run our main business in South Korea, even though we are originally from Poland, but the main business operation connected with our platform are right now starting in Southeast Asia with a focus on South Korea. So when we put our token, so GamerCoin, GHX, on the market, it was initially listed on the South Korean biggest exchange, which is Bithumb Korea.
Wow. So tell me now, the gamers who are going to be mining your coin, what type of laptops or gamer kit do they need?
Yeah, so the way it works is that in most cases, the best for working with us is classic big PC, so not laptops, because laptops don't have proper graphic cards. Mm-hmm. But everybody which have like standard gaming PCs can easily download our app, and pretty much they can treat us as a screensaver, which is working in the background, which earns money. So the way it works is that there is now around 12 different cryptos that we are mining, and actually users don't absolutely need to know which one. So everything is happening in the background. The magic sauce of our algorithm is coming to play. And our gamers know that with us, they are earning as much as it is possible without even touching that. So this is really like earning in the background.
Wow. So you say there's about 12 different cryptocurrencies that you mine. How do you choose them? Presumably are they like small ones or obviously Bitcoin,
we have let's say the second level of Ethereum, because for Bitcoin of crypto, because for Bitcoin it's already too hard with the gaming PC to mine something. But then, for example, we have Ethereum Classic, we have Monero, Ravencoin, Eternity. So I would say that there's the second level of the tokens which are working on the proof of work consensus.
And of course, the owner of the gaming device doesn't need to know any of this. It's just automatically selected and it goes in the bank.
It's just like Uber, it just works. You don't need to know how it works.
And then are they paid in your native token then? Is that how they earn?
The people can, the incentive is coming on the daily basis in BTC, so in Bitcoin, so in the most popular and easiest to cash token. On top of that, we are giving 20% in our token. So 20% is coming additionally in GHX.
I missed that. So you actually pay out in Bitcoin. So they actually have a real life.
Yeah.
Wow. That's exciting.
Uh,
So, because I
yeah,
in my
so-
head, I had this idea that you were paying them in like some, like, I like Dogecoin, but some really obscure coin that way down the bottom of the table, and so you actually pay also.
Like exactly. There are some similar projects which are trying to be like us, but they are just giving coins or coupon cards which have no values.
Yeah.
In our case, people are earning in BTC. On top, we are giving our token. And actually 2/3 of our customers then is exchanging that in our marketplace, which I mentioned with this Netflix and Spotify. So actually, most of the money which we are earning in the platform is staying in the platform.
Wow. So tell me a bit about the marketplace then. So you've got games and cards and collectibles.
Right now we have more than 600 digital products. So mostly they are like coupon cards for Netflix, Spotify, Amazon, Orange, T-Mobile, all these telecoms. We also have dedicated products from Asia and South Korea, for example, also to have dedicated options for cards in each country that we are operating in. On top of that, right now we are adding the Counter-Strike skins, so how the guns are looking in the game. And in 2 to 3 weeks max, but definitely still this year, we will have the biggest announcement of this year. So our marketplace will be enhanced by the NFTs. So we were working on the NFT marketplace for more than a year before it was famous, because right now everybody are doing that.
Yeah.
But we were working on that for more than a year, and that would be really a big step for GamerHash.
Brilliant.
Because we are very deeply connected with all the gaming space coming from crypto. So if you think about, I don't know, Project Sandbox, Engine, like Ubisoft, Activision, the biggest players in the game, we are working with them for a number of years already. Together we have set up Blockchain Game Alliance. So the union.
Are you a founder of the Blockchain Game Alliance?
I'm not a founder, but but we are one of the first members.
Brilliant. With the big boys, with Sandbox and Engine and stuff like that.
Yes, exactly.
Wow. What does the Blockchain Gaming Alliance do?
Blockchain Game Alliance is exactly a union of the gaming projects which are moving into blockchain as a data platform. Mm-hmm. And we were discussing like the metaverses and all these cool things, like I mentioned, like a year ago. So the union is gathering people who were thinking how it will happen, and it's happening right now, even before the Tzuk was tweeting about that. And projects over there are working together to bring great values for the customers.
Okay.
So for example, I'm a partner of Sandbox because we started to talk there and we say, okay, let's do something cool. In January, we will be partnering with Avegochi, which is a project based on Avalanche. And also, when we were just discussing about how world of crypto gaming might look like, we thought, okay, actually, let's do something together. So this is like a union of the projects which are really pushing the evolution of gaming world into the blockchain. Interesting.
Wow. And with the gaming, it also says that you have a play to earn function for people who don't have the required equipment.
Yes.
How does that work?
Yeah, the way it works is that play and earn, maybe I'll say second way around. We had, when we started the project, we saw the huge rush of the people joining, especially from Southeast Asia, but actually they were joining from laptops. And as I mentioned, laptops are not perfect for mining. So we were searching for a solution in which we were incentivizing people with low-end computers. And out of that came Play and Earn, which based on the cooperation with game development studios. And actually, we are paying people for playing games. And it sounds cool, but it really is like that. So for example, we are working with World of Tanks, Game of Thrones, the big games, triple A games, which are browser based, and people are getting paid for playing games.
Wow. Do they have to play games all day?
No, you have some activities that you need to do. And these activities are done together or agreed together with the game development studio. Based on that, they know that somebody did some, I don't know, they kill a dragon, get to 10 level of experience. So most probably they will become an active user of the game, and the game development studio will earn on that.
You know how Axie Infinity got a lot of publicity for in the Philippines during COVID, where people were actually earning. So can people earn an income from this, or is it more bills?
Exactly. The Axie Infinity allowed people to earn money, and in the middle of the hype, people in Philippines were able to triple the average income, average or minimal, but still it was average in monthly income. And they started to leave their jobs to play Axie, just because the game was giving them opportunity to earn money. And
is yours the same?
It's similar, let's say, because we have a number of games. We don't have our own games, but we are having platform which is showing in which game you can play to earn money.
Wow. You also have partnerships with Chainlink and Eternity. Eternity that's the NFT platform, is it?
Eternity is a separate blockchain. So this is a protocol in which you have NFTs, but also you have a number of different topics. The founder of Eternity at some point in time was the right hand of Vitalik Buterin, and they were doing Eternity together.
I didn't realize that.
The founder of Eternity is called Yanislav Mahalov, and actually he is known as grandfather of Ethereum. Really, this is his title.
I've been educated today. I to my shame, I did not know this. Okay.
Yes, so they are good friends, and when we are helping each other on many levels. And with Chainlink, we were one of the first gaming projects that was working on one of their solutions called direct price feeds. And even today, after 2 years of cooperation, they have like one website in which they are showing which project is using which solution. And actually, we are still visible like a sponsor of the product that we are using. So also on the Chainlink website, we are quite high as one of the main partners.
Wow. So then you mentioned the Gamer Coin earlier. So that's your native crypto. So,
yes.
And that's listed on Bithumb.
It's listed on Bithumb, on KuCoin, on the Bitcoin.com exchange, before it changed the name. So we are focusing to list our token only in top 15 of the exchanges. We are not going to anything smaller. And I think that the way that we see GamerCoin is really that will be native token for gamers in the future, because we are really providing unique option to earn money with no additional problem. Like gamers have PC, so pretty much just by switching GamerHash, they can get some money from that and then spend it on the gaming things. So we see that
it's a natural marriage, isn't it?
It's in a way very simple when you think about it. It's like just connecting the dots, but nobody did it before us. And actually, the young people always need more money. So
and they want to buy things in the game. Then their skins and stuff like that. They'll.
Yeah, once we had the funny story when we were starting that one lady called us that her son spent so much from her credit card that she was really angry, and actually she was asking us which computer to buy so he will pay his bills on his own. That she really want to take back the credit card.
That's clever, isn't it? Like a smart mum. She wasn't so smart that her son had the credit card in the first place, but
I think it's worth to mention that, like in current setup, when it comes to the hash rate and the price of the crypto that we're having on the platform, like average PC, if it's switched on over the month, and young people keep it switched on all the time, they don't switch it off. Average people earns up to $100 per month.
That's not bad for doing nothing and sitting on your bottom and playing games.
And the computer is switched on anyway.
Yeah.
So we are not asking people to build the mining centers. It's just using the computer which is switched on anyway. And the top-notch computers, and we have one of them in our office, as an example, can earn up to $300 per month.
How much do these devices cost? I'm not a gamer, sorry.
$4,000 to $5,000.
Okay.
So we were counting in June that like the best possible computers, which will be working on our system, will be paid back within the year, just by using us, and you still have top-notch PC.
Yeah.
By
Wow.
game.
That's a bit of a no-brainer. No wonder you're growing so fast. I see someplace you have ambitions to make it to actually 1.5 million by the end of the year. Will that happen or close?
Not probably, because we were focusing on few other topics like the NFT marketplace, so we had to channelize the effort somewhere else. But I think that in Q1 it will be very easy to get, especially with the NFT marketplace.
I love smart ideas. I love them. They're really so clever. So you're moving into the EU as well. So I think because you've licensed in Malta using that special licensing you have.
Yes. So when we were starting to sell token a year ago, it was still in crypto winter, but from very beginning we really wanted to work with the biggest gaming corporations on the planet. So like, I don't know, Microsoft, Lenovo, HP. So we knew that when they will come into play, they will say, okay, project is cool, but you need to get through our compliance and through our legal team.
Yeah.
So from day zero, we knew that we need to be really verified by the legal authorities. So we emit our token through Malta. So we are still in EU, and Malta was called at some point Crypto Island because really their legal framework was allowing or it's still allowing doing crypto tokens. And we managed to get us the first project in Europe to get this approval. And from that point of time, we could say that our investors are really investors, because otherwise that would be financial advice and it would be like fundraise without saying it's investment. But we are like fully legit with all the papers. We were passing number of security checks by the Maltese government teams. So we are really on the bright side of crypto.
Wow, I'm very impressed. So what's the roadmap? So your big expansion into Europe, and of course, because well, not anywhere, but you're following the gamers basically. What, there's 2.5 billion gamers in the world.
Yes.
So you're following people who are buying the sets anyway, buying the equipment, buying the devices.
Yeah, the market is huge. So right now, 2/3 of the gamers we have in Europe, but the token holders are in Asia. And actually, we are moving more and more topics into Asia. So this is our game plan. On the roadmap, as I mentioned, we have the NFT marketplace, which is the huge thing. We have staking for external users and staking for private sale investors, which will happen still in December. And there will be a few more topics which will finish by end of December and January. I think that what's really important to mention, because this is very important for community, is that starting from 15th of December up to June, each month we will burn number of tokens. And I'm saying here about burning 72 million out of 880 million. So 8% of the whole token will be burned over the course of 6 months. So that will decrease the supply. And usually decrease of supply means increase of the price, because it's just balancing. Of course, this is not financial advice.
None given, none taken.
And I think that this is very important to mention, because the token will come from the team pool. So we are not decreasing, I don't know, marketing activities or something else. Founders who keep their tokens privately, so they are already after, so the tokens are already out of the company. They are putting again the tokens to the company side to burn the tokens, just to show that we are here for long term. We don't want to get the tokens end of December, cash out and be gone. We are just putting tokens to be burned to present that we are here for a long-term scenario.
Which leads me to my other question then. Do you have competition? Do you expect there to be such a nice idea?
Directly, there is nobody who's doing something like that. There is a project called NiceHash, which I would say they are the most close to us, but still the gap is huge. So they have the mining option on the PCs, but then they also have the exchange and other services where the mining is just a small piece.
Okay.
And actually, they are not providing that concept just to gamers, but to everybody. And this is a problem because only gamers have a proper graphic cards.
Yeah.
You know, if a random person with laptop will get to NiceHash and they will see, okay, I can mine, I don't know, $8 per month. It's not something for what you would say, okay, this is cool. You know, it's not $100. This is very small because they are addressing wrong target group. So I would say that they are the closest to us, but they are a huge ecosystem from US, which is doing in a way different things.
Yeah, no, it's interesting. One last question then before, just tell me about your roadmap and where to find you. Going back to the Blockchain Game Alliance, I'm very interested in that. So you said you're doing some work with your partner with Sandbox. Just go back to me and I just wanted to find out some more about that.
Yeah, so we are partners for more than a year and a half. And at that point of time, we started to think what to do together. And the first point was that we bought a parcel in their world, which currently is like that expensive because it's skyrocketed. But we have great parcel in which we will be building headquarters of GamerHash, and there will be different rooms. For example, one of them will be connected with our marketplace, where people will be able to buy products from marketplace based on the Sand token. There will be also a gallery in which we will show our NFTs, so like a piece of arts. Because also what's very important is that starting from next year, and actually that was not disclosed anywhere else yet, we will set up a fund, which probably will be called GamerHash NFT Fund, which will be worth $1 million, and we will be buying NFTs, which will be closest to gaming and to what GamerHash is. So we'll be buying the NFTs from the market, and then they will be able to be presented in our gallery in Sandbox. And on top of that, we will be also, as we are very connected with the Counter-Strike game community, we'll be also doing like games which are like close to Counter-Strike, which will be happening in Sandbox. So we will move the Counter-Strike world into the Sandbox.
How big is your parcel of land in Sandbox?
Sorry?
How big is your parcel of land in Sandbox?
6.6.
Okay, interesting. I love it.
So I can say that we have bought it like a year and a half ago.
And it's probably increased in price tremendously, has it?
Yeah, we have paid for that one like $1,500. Right now, I think it's 700,000.
Wow. I'm very impressed.
But we still don't want to sell it. We will build there. It will increase in price anyway.
Yeah, amazing. Brilliant. Okay, so if people want to find you, and more importantly, gamers want to find you, where do they find your app and where do they find more information about you?
Yeah, so for the miners and people who want to use our platform, it's gamerhash.com. And for the people who are interested purely in our token and how it works and how it increase, it's gamerhash.io. Of course, we have all social channels like Telegram, Discords, Twitter, and over there we are easily findable there as well.
Brilliant. Thank you very much for your time, Artur. I'm not going to attempt your surname, but it's a very nice one. And from GamerHash, thank you indeed for your time. Very interesting. Great project. Thank you.
Thank you so much.